If you've ever beaten Fallout 2, then you've certainly seen at least one of these images. They are just a few of the many images used in the game's end slides, similar to Fallout, Fallout 3, and Fallout New Vegas. But what sets these pictures apart is that they're clearly not computer rendered. They're not concept art either, and they're certainly not scenes from the game. So the only logical explanation is that they are real photos. Knowing this, I set out to find the origin of these images, and by the end of the video you will become familiar with all I've gathered. Before I started, I accepted the possibility that these pictures may just be random vacation photos of someone or several people on the art team. They depict very mundane scenarios that could easily be anywhere on the West Coast United States where Black Isle Studios is based. I also had no metadata to go off of, as the images I had were taken from the fandom wiki, and I couldn't data mine them out of the Fallout 2 directory on my hard drive. Luckily enough, even with basic Google reverse image search, I could find the origin of a few pictures, albeit not as they appear in-game. I found out that this image from one of Redding's endings is a gold dredge, which is a machine that was used to extract gold from sand, gravel, and dirt using water on an industrial scale. However, this picture isn't of the real-life Redding, California at all, but from Hammond Consolidated Goldfields in Nome, Alaska. The image was a perfect match, except it was black and white, flipped horizontally, and it didn't have lights on the machine. I concluded that the rest of the images must have been flipped by the developers as well, potentially to avoid copyright, and that they may contain some added graphic elements. Also through reverse image search, I found the very fitting place this Vault 15 related picture was taken, namely a nuclear detonation site called Frenchman Flat. The structure in the photo is definitely this vault that was built alongside other buildings to measure the impact of a nuclear detonation. Unfortunately, I couldn't find an image that was a 100% match. Even the most similar ones were taken at a different angle. This was about what I could find by myself. I had one more lead on this picture of the Broken Hills ending, namely that it could very well be a picture of the actual Broken Hills, Nevada, a gold mining ghost town that the game's Broken Hills is based on. Similarly to the vault on Frenchman Flat, I could not find any images that were a 100% match. But even more frustratingly, I had very little to go on from just a few planks strewn about in the grass. Some pictures of Broken Hills, Nevada have similar rubble, but I feared that I had no way to ever be certain if this picture was even off Broken Hills, even after scouring hours of bird's-eye view drone footage. I didn't give up yet, however. I presumed that if I was right about Broken Hills, then these pictures of Modoc and Klamath could very well be of the northern edge of California. I went on a little Google Maps road trip to try and find a match based on background clues such as the shape of mountains. After hours of searching, this was the closest I got. So I decided to swallow my pride and ask the r/whereisthis community on Reddit for help. Within less than a day, users But Donald's Happy Meal and Potato of My Eye identified the ending slides of the Den and Modoc as having been made by photographer Jan W. Fall. Funnily enough, both pictures were of Frenchman Flat as well. This also gave me some hope to find the original picture of the vault, but sadly this piece by the photographer is the closest that I got. It seems to match in the angle it was taken, but it's not the full image. Now for the two pictures I could find absolutely nothing on. For this other image from the Redding endings, I'm not even sure if it's a drawing or an edited photo similar to the Alaskan gold dredge. I couldn't even figure out what this machine is. My best guess is that it's a winding engine, also for mining operations. As for this one, it's literally just an apple tree. Since reverse image search failed for this one too, I doubt we'll ever find who took this picture, since it's just too similar to any picture of some apples on a tree ever taken. Hey guys, here's a little update from while I was editing this video. I actually found the origin of the Broken Hills ending slide, and it's a photograph called Remains of Mine, which was taken by Howard W. Marshall in May of 1978. I could not find where this was taken, but in any case, that's one more picture down, I guess. Another one for the history books. And that's it. All in all, we found the definitive origin of 3 images, and we know where another one was taken, which I'm quite satisfied with. But part of the reason I made this video is so that maybe you can help, if you know how. And if you do, and you found something interesting, be sure to comment or send it to me in an email. Regardless, I hope you enjoyed this video. God bless.